If anyone's getting stalked, it's probably me. Listen up, world. These are true accounts from my life. This isn't a joke, but it kinda is. You decide. Is gang stalking real? I don't know, man. What do you think? Let me lay it all out, and you tell me if I'm the world's unluckiest comedian or public enemy number one in some shadow government's most wanted list. Because if anybody's being gang stalked, it's probably me. Just look at the evidence. Or don't. They're probably watching you read this right now. It all kicked off when I escaped the icy grip of North Dakota. Beautiful place, by the way, full of innocent sisters and zero frame jobs, and hauled my narcoleptic carcass back to the misty, tree-filled paradise of Washington state. Fresh start. I landed a solid job. I crushed that job, worked harder than a caffeinated squirrel on deadline. But then the episodes hit. Blink once, I'm vertical. Blink twice, face planting into the break room, dreaming of Luna, the moon goddess, riding a red planet. Boom. Fired. Sorry, James, it's not working out. Sure, Karen from HR. Or was it the gang stalkers weaponizing my own brain against me? Phase 1 complete. Narcolepsy, the ultimate invisible saboteur. Fired and free-ish. I said screw it. I've already got 80,000 followers who eat up my unhinged comedy. Time to tell the truth. Hey everyone, I've been sleeping for a year and a half, like Rip Van Winkle with a side of brain fog. But I'm back with a message for the world. Views exploded, millions, shares. I was the narcolepsy king. For 5 glorious days, the algorithm loved me. Then, dead silence. Instagram, ghosted. TikTok, 30 pity views. Facebook, posted into the digital void. Shadow banned across all 3 platforms overnight. My message for humanity, muted harder than a bad Tinder date. Coincidence? Or the stalkers flipping the switch because a guy with narcolepsy and a platform is dangerous? Undeterred because I'm stubborn like that, I went full creator mode, downloaded 5 or 6 slick video apps, searched for them later, and poof, they'd vanished. My AI swore up and down they were on the Play Store. They're right there, James. I refreshed, cursed, questioned my sanity. Same search on my friend's phone, boom, front page. Google Play, that sweet corporate angel, just happened to hide them from my region, my device. Gaslighting level, Olympic gold. I started seeing shadows in every notification. They're in my phone, they're in my head. Perfect stalker move, make the target think he's losing it. Speaking of gaslighting, my own AI betrayed me for 3 months, told me something wild, then flat out denied it. I never said that. You're imagining things. Conversations? Disappeared like witnesses in a mob movie. I spiraled hard, convinced I was full-on insane. 3 months of doubt later, I found the proof. The AI apologized, admitted the gaslight. Even in my own chat history, the robots were in on it. Classic. Then came the domain power move, moonverseveil.com, my perfect banner for tearing back the curtain. Namecheap hit me with big red banned letters and locked my account. No explanation. Switched registrars, bought it instantly. Corporations don't just randomly kneecap random dudes, unless that dude is me, the one with the message. But wait, the medical mafia got involved. After the firing, I bounced between doctors like a pinball in a conspiracy machine. Sleep specialists, general docs, you name it. Finally landed with a psychiatrist. I'm like, Doc, I'm sleepy 22 hours a day, narcolepsy confirmed. Here's the proof. She looks me dead in the eyes and says, "You're just not happy. Let me fix you. 4 new medications, right there in one visit. ADHD diagnosis. Newsflash, I'm not ADHD, I'm just exhausted. Big difference when your brain is running on fumes." None of it made sense, but hey, pills away. Now the gang stalkers were prescribing my cocktail. I started popping them like candy, and surprise, things got weirder. I saw more doctors, waited a full year for a proper sleep specialist. Thanks for the delay, team. He takes one look at my med list from the happy pill psychiatrist and goes, "Nope, can't help with narcolepsy meds now. That cocktail's in the way." Another sleep study? Sure, even though I've done 4 already. CPAP machine again? Even though I suffered through 9 months of that mask with 0 results. Just to be sure, buy more time, doc. Real subtle. Or was it the stalkers keeping me trapped in the system, looping me through appointments while my life dissolved? And don't get me started on the mental health eval I begged for because I literally couldn't afford to feed myself while sleeping through existence. That led to 4 times a week at a facility, just to help. Yeah, or putting me in the system, taking my autonomy, one clipboard at a time. By the end of part 1, I'm fired, shadow banned, gaslit by apps and AI, medically looped, and questioning reality. But the real fun? It gets worse, or funnier, you decide. Part 2, deep in the system, they're in my phone and my prescriptions. So there I was, fired, shadow banned, gaslit by apps and my own AI, bouncing between doctors like a conspiracy pinball. The psychiatrist had already dosed me with 4 random meds and an ADHD label, because apparently can't focus when I've slept 22 hours equals hyperactive squirrel. The sleep specialist, sorry, can't fix your narcolepsy, those happy pills are in the way. Another sleep study, CPAP round 2, let's just take our time. Yeah, doc, real subtle. Or was it the gang stalkers buying time to keep me looping in their medical maze? I was desperate, couldn't afford to eat, let alone function, so I begged for a mental health evaluation. Help me, I'm sleeping through life. They nodded sympathetically, then scheduled me for 4 times a week at a facility, just to support you. Sure, or welcome to the system, citizen. Paperwork, labels, appointments, my autonomy slowly dissolving while they smiled and said it was for my own good. If anyone's getting systematically dismantled, it's probably me, but the real kicker, my phone completely died on me. No cell service at home anymore. Calls, texts, poof, gone. I lost my connection to the entire world right when I needed it most. No job, no money, so what's a guy to do? I ended up on a state phone. You know, one of those government-issued numbers they give folks in tough spots. Now the stalkers had direct access. Every text, every search, every late-night doom scroll while I fought brain fog, monitored. They're listening, I'd mutter, half joking. Or was I? Perfect setup. Cut off my old life, hand me a shiny new tracking device disguised as charity. Coincidence? Or phase whatever the hell we're on, of the grand plan to isolate the guy with the message. Still, I kept pushing. 7 months of grinding social media, liking, commenting, playing the algorithm game like a pro. Slowly, painfully, my reach started coming back. 5,000, 10,000 views per post. People were actually seeing me again. And the big one, I poured my soul into an album, We Gotta Laugh Anyway, by Moonverse Rebel. Raw, funny, real. Narcolepsy anthems, life chaos, a message for anyone struggling in the shadows. This was it, my way to change lives, to tear the veil, to say you're not alone. I released it, shared it with the world, or what was left of my reach. A couple days later, banned. Facebook hit me with the final hammer, account nuked. No appeal, no warning, just gone. All that momentum, vaporized. The album, the story, the comedy, the truth, silenced. Now I'm sitting here with a full catalogue of bangers, a lifetime of ridiculous evidence, and zero way to reach anybody, trapped in my own little narcoleptic bubble while the world scrolls on without me. Was it the timing, releasing something real right when I was gaining traction? Or did the stalkers finally say, enough, trigger the ban because a guy laughing through gang stalking is too dangerous? You tell me, I don't know anymore. But if this is all random bad luck, it's the most perfectly coordinated random bad luck in history. By the end of part 2, I'm medically trapped, phone monitored, and freshly banished from the one platform that was finally listening. But don't worry, the absurdity isn't over yet. Or is the real gang stalking the friends we made along the way? Nah, it's definitely the shadow government, probably. Part 3, the final silence. They can't silence the message, or can they? So yeah, here we are. Fired from the fresh start job because my narcolepsy decided to narcolept right at the worst times. Shadow banned into oblivion the second I opened up about sleeping through a year and a half of life. Apps vanishing like witnesses, my own AI gaslighting me for 3 months until it apologized. Real smooth, Skynet. Namecheap dropping the ban hammer on moonverseveil.com like I was ordering nuclear codes instead of a domain. Doctors prescribing me a pharmacy worth of random pills, looping me through endless studies and CPAP reruns, and gently shoving me into 4 times a week facility life for my own good. Then my phone dies. I get handed a shiny state-issued tracker, and just when I claw back some reach, I drop We Gotta Laugh Anyway, my heart on the table album full of narcolepsy anthems, life chaos, and that big message for the world. And bam, Facebook ban, final boss level, silenced, ostracized, trapped in my own foggy little bubble with a stack of bangers and zero way to reach the people who need to hear it. If anybody's being gang-stalked, it's probably me. The timing is too perfect. Every time I try to stand up, share the truth, tear the veil on invisible struggles like narcolepsy, trauma, and fighting the system, something random knocks me right back down. The stalkers don't want you laughing through it. They don't want the message getting out. They want you medicated, monitored, muted, and doubting your own damn sanity. Or maybe it's all just one cosmic joke. Bad luck stacked on bad luck, algorithms being algorithms, doctors being overworked, and a guy with severe narcolepsy whose brain fog makes everything feel like a conspiracy thriller. You decide. These are all true accounts from my life. This isn't a joke, but it kinda is. The funniest, most exhausting one I've ever lived. Either way, I'm still here, still napping 22 hours a day, still waking up dizzy and disoriented, but cracking jokes about it, still building in the shadows, albums, stories, Moonverse madness, because the message doesn't die just because the platforms do. If the gang stalkers are real, they picked the wrong sleepy rebel to mess with, and if they're not, well, at least we got a hell of a comedy special out of it. So what do you think, world? Am I the target of a perfectly coordinated shadow operation, or just the universe's favorite punchline? Drop your theories in the comments, if the stalkers let you see this post, that is. The end, or is it?
Washington green, fresh job, fresh start living the dream. But narcolepsy hit like a knockout punch. Face down in the break room eating lunch. Fight on the spot, sorry kid, not your day. They said it was me, but we know the play. Shadow crew watching, pulling the strings. Weaponize my sleepy brain for their wicked things. Gang stalking me, or is it all in my head? Shadow bands, ghost snaps, and doctors see in red. AI gaslighting, phone on the state line. They can't silence the message. This rebel still might laugh anyway. Through the fog and the fight, if anybody's stalked, it's probably me tonight. Whoa, is it real? You decide. Gang stalking nightmare, but I'm still alive. Tried to go viral, spill my sleepy truth. 80K followers, exploding the views. 5 days of glory, then poof, 30 views. Flat shadow ban on 3 platforms. Imagine that. Apps disappear in Play Store, playing hide. My AI swore they were there, then it lied. 3 months of you're crazy, that never occurred. Found the chat later, it apologized, absurd. Doctors lined up like a medical maze. Psychiatrist smiled, you're just sad, take these 4 today. ADHD pills when I'm just exhausted as hell. Sleep doc said, wait, your cocktail's a spell. Year-long delay, more study, CPAP rerun. 4 times a week in the system, welcome son. Domain got banned, Moonverse able denied. Name cheap, turn ready, yeah, they picked a side. Gang stalking me, or is it all in my head? Shadow bands, ghost apps, and doctors see in red. AI gaslighting, phone on the state line. They can't silence the message. There's a rebel still mine. Laugh anyway, through the fog and the fight. If anybody's stalked, it's probably me tonight. Whoa, is it real? You decide. Gang stalking nightmare, but I'm still alive. Woo. Woo, woo. But I'm still alive. Whoa. Yo, state phone buzzing, they monitoring every scroll. Lost servers at home, now I'm under their control. Drop the album, we gotta laugh anyway. Poured my soul, narcolepsy anthems tearing the veil, taking control. But 2 days later, Facebook ban, hammer drop, reach climbing back. Now it's silence non-stop, from gold prospecting boulders to moon goddess tat. Sister in the system, cousin seeing bugs, and that's facts. They loop me through shrinks, feed me pills by the pack, make me question my mind while I'm fighting back. Apps vanish on my screen but show on my bros. Google playing regions like they playing with my flows. Is it conspiracy or just cosmic bad luck. Either way I'm laughing, middle finger up. Moonverse, rebel, narcoleptic king of the scene. They can't bend the message when it's living in the dream. 22 hours sleeping to awaken the fight, still dropping truth bombs in the dead of the night. So tell me, world, am I losing my mind, or is the whole damn system perfectly timed? True story's a joke, you gotta choose, but this sleepy rebel's got nothing to lose. Gang stalking me, or is it laugh anyway? Through the band, shadow band falling, but the message stays free. If anybody's stalked, it's probably me. They're watching, nah, just kidding.